Pick up Lola.
What's wrong?
I tried to call Lola again.
I told you she's probably asleep.
She turned her cell phone off. It went directly to voicemail. Do you know any teenage girl who does that?
I was just about to call you.
So you could get me to talk. Don't bother. I heard you. Who are you talking to, and what is it you want me to say?
So you were listening to my conversation?
I didn't mean to, but you were on the phone, and I heard what you said.
I forgive you. I understand that sometimes you... Well,
Vanessa told me not to trust you. She was right.
I was talking to your father. The truth is, Ray is my client.
Look, I wouldn't worry about Lola. She just needs a little space.
I feel like I've driven her away.
She's a teenager. She's gonna want to call some of the shots in her own life.
Do you think I've been too strict with her?
You worry about her. With good reason. And it's, it's gonna take a little while for the two of you to be able to relax.
You're right. I don't hear from her for a little while, and I think that something terrible has happened. Ray's in prison.
She's probably online chatting with her friends right now. Look, she just needs a little time on her own. And so do we, if we're going to convince those ICE agents over there that we're a happily married couple.
Wait.
Don't look. It's better if they don't think we're onto them.
How do you know they're ICE agents?
Well, because it looks like they're drinking pub soda, and they're trying to act like they're not watching us.
What should we do?
Let's give them something to watch.
You've been working for my father? For how long?
He hired me about a year ago.
So all this time when you were supposed to be Vanessa's lawyer.
I was helping you. Your father wanted you in a stable environment, okay?
Then he shouldn't have murdered my mother. He ruined my life.
Lola, I don't believe your father murdered your mother. And I don't think you do either. That's why I got him to write that letter. I wanted to see how you felt about him.
He's my father. Do you think I want to believe he's a murderer?
So there's part of you that doesn't believe that. Lola, your father and I, we think Vanessa murdered your mother.
What?
And we need your help to prove it.
Want to dance? You heard what I said in the morning.
Yeah, John, loud and clear. Forget about Blair.
I wouldn't want to be that guy right now.
John can take care of himself. It's the ICE agents we should be worried about.
So where are they?
He just ordered another round. So, are you gonna help me make this look good?
You think Vanessa killed my mother?
And framed Ray for the murder.
Why would she do that? She didn't even know us then.
Why would your father kill your mother? They loved each other, Lola.
He said it in court, and my mother cheated on my father, and that he stabbed her because he was angry.
Do you believe that your mother cheated on your father? They never proved anything in court.
So what happened?
I think Vanessa knew that your father was a wealthy man. I think she murdered your mother to get her out of the way. She seduced your father, and then she married him. She would have gotten away with it. That would have been it, but then you found the knife. So she had to do something. I think Vanessa used you to frame your father for the murder that she committed. Listen, I know that you were very, very young back then, but do you think it's possible that Vanessa influenced your testimony?
I don't know what you mean.
Look, I am not trying to blame you. Sweetheart, I just want to help your father. Is there something from that night that you remember? Something you haven't told me?
No.
Querida, you are the key, okay? if we want to free your father and make sure Vanessa doesn't hurt anybody else, you have to remember something.
I'm sorry. I told you everything about that night. I don't know what else you want me to say. But the night Vanessa found the knife...
I thought you found the knife. That's what you said at the trial.
I lied. After Vanessa married my father, she wanted to renovate the house.
I'll bet she did.
She started with the playroom. Since I'd gotten too old and, she made me help her. She went through all my old toys and books. And then she found this old jewelry box from when I was a little girl. She said to open it just in case I wanted something to give to my daughter someday. And I did. There was a knife.
So you did find the knife?
Only because she made me open it. It was like she wanted me to open it. She knew there was something there, something for me to find. But if Vanessa killed my mother, then how did she get my father's prints on the knife?
A smart woman knows how to make that happen.
Is this proof that Vanessa killed my mom?
I don't know if Vanessa urging you to look in your jewelry box proves anything, but it's interesting.
But if she killed my mother, and then framed my father for it, Christian and I are living with her.
Not for long.